Why the fuck didn't I do that before? Welcome back to Let's Play Monster Hunter with me, Captain Vulgarity. The guy with the thing with the dick who likes to slap it across the people's face and the E-way over the internet and shit like that. Yeah, first off, I'd like to say I got a great serpent blade, which is powered by a light crystal, which you can get from a Gypceros. Which leads me to my next thing. I apologize, you won't get to see the Gypceros cutscene. Yeah, basically you won't be able to, It's a tiny little cutscene. I don't think it's that important, but basically the only thing you need to know is that when you first do the Gypceros quest, for those of you who are playing along or who have bought the game and wanted to start it up on the PS2, it starts off in Area 9. So yeah, I got the Great Serpent Blade, which is going to be basically my main weapon until I make the Eager Cleaver. I've also made the Vespoid Helm, as you can see, that purple piece of something or other. It's a pretty good headset. You know, got 9 defense and all that. Yeah. But no, it didn't unlock the Keizu mission quite yet. I think I might actually have to beat the Monoblos before I actually do something like that. So the tactical blade will have to wait. Well, it might have to wait. It depends. If I get to 5-star mission, if I get to 5-star missions, and I mean it might be unlocked after 5-star missions, but I'm pretty sure you have to beat the Monoblos. So anyway, if you're wondering why I'm even bothering with the Bullfango here, it's because they're a pain in... well, no shit, they're a pain in the ass. But especially, like, if you have to deal with them. Oh, fuck, he's here. Yeah, that's the Gypceros. Normally he starts off in Area 9, but this isn't the first quest, because, you know, I had to get a light crystal to... I absolutely had to have this beforehand, because... as you saw before, it had a shit ton of green sharpness. But regardless, this is Gypceros. If you can't tell, he's like, long and short, his motions are basically the exact same as a Kuki. The only difference are well, there's a few differences with Gypceros. Number one, his weak points. I believe his chest, wings, and tail are weak points, but the backs of his legs are kind of tough, in the sense that not even something with green sharpness can pierce through them. But that doesn't mean you should, like not use a sword, because Gypceros is actually one of those creatures that has a rubbery kind of carapace, which is... it's better if you... like, if you're fighting a monster like him... well, I basically just use a great sword for everything, so that makes no difference to me. But technically, according to the game, monsters with really hard scales are typically felled more easily by blunt weapons like hammers, while monsters with softer, more rubbery skin, you know, like this guy and Keizu, who aren't made of scales, but of, like, rubbery hide and stuff, they repel hammer attacks more easily, so they're more easily felled by sharp weapons. As for bowgun, like I said, I don't even know the first thing about fucking bowgun. I'm a bowtard. Now, as for the other things about Gypceros, he is the first monster, I believe, that actually has something on him like a breaking part. And that is on his head. It's that crystal on his head. You break that, and you have a chance to get a light crystal, which is used to make the Great Serpent Blade, or possibly some other things. The other thing Gypceros does, as you can see, is when he does that pecking attack, he steals from you. Yeah, I've had my barbecue spit stolen from me by this bastard. It's really annoying, and I don't think you can Well, you might be able to go to the melting spot in Area 9 to get it back, but, otherwise, I don't know. Another noticeable thing, he shoots poison. Instead of fire, he poisons you, so you might want to find some antidote herb. And I think you can get those in the caves around here. Let's take a moment while we're doing a little jog here to talk about the swamp. The aqua areas, the greenish areas, I believe, those are actual swamp areas where you're actually standing in the middle of a really wet marsh in between all the foresty stuff. Those are areas 6, 10, and 5. Areas 2, 1, 4, 9... Yeah, 2, 1, 4, and 9 are all those more foresty kind of swamp areas. Areas 8, 11, and... what's that way up there? I can't read it on the screen. 7. Yeah, 7. They are all... Yeah, now you see how... Yeah, those are all caves. And now you see why fighting this guy with Bofango around is a major pain in the ass. Plus, yeah. If you... By the way, if you haven't noticed, whenever he, like, chomps his teeth like that, and then does that I have the power pose, where he spreads his wings and raises his head up real high and makes a giant flash. Yeah, he's... This... If you don't guard against that, you will be stunned. It's basically a flash bomb that's used on you. Yeah, Gypceros is pretty tough. I call him Gypceros, and I don't care if you don't like my pronunciation. Bitch. So yeah, this attack is a pretty big pain in the ass. So it's like that. It's like when Kutku does that. He'll just fly towards the edge of an area, towards one of the exits, and then just try to fuck you over. By going on a mad charging rampage. Fantastic. He's pissed off. Yeah, as I was saying before, areas 8, 11, and 7 are all mining points. They are... Aha! See? Busted his headpiece. Now that can get you a light crystal, but the highest chance is that you'll just get like 5 stones, just a bunch of stones. Now, yeah, again, areas 8, 11, and 7 all have mining points. They're basically the points where you find crystals. Yeah. 11 and 7 have the Macalite, Earth Crystal, Whetstone, Iron Ore spots, while Area 8 has 2 spots with, like, Iron, Earth Crystal, Stone, and Disc Stone. That's about it for this area, except Area 3, that's just like a big wheat field, a big open grassy plain. In a later mission, Area 3 proves to be quite interesting. But that's going to be like end game, like very, very end bonus material. So anyway, yeah. That's pretty much all I have to say about Gypceros in the swamp area. There's something I've forgotten to mention in the past few episodes. Well, in the past, like, many fucking episodes. There's like secluded areas in each map that have that are home to a man called the Veggie Elder. Now these are areas with that have absolutely no enemies. Probably just a bunch of bug collecting spots and gathering spots. You know, a good rest place. This is Area 1 on this map, Area 7 on the Forest and Hills map, and Area 5 in the Jungle map. Yeah, take that, bitch! Fucking Dick Dickinson here. Killed your groove, whore. Yeah, as you can see, I don't like Gypceros very much. Yeah, I actually had to use a potion for him. No, don't like Gypceros very much. Gypsy gipsy goopsy gopsy blah 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 blah. So anyway, yeah, Gypceros. They give you a number of good things, actually. Well, they give you rubbery hide for making Gypceros armor, but they also give you power extract, which I believe you use to make Mega Dash Juice, or Mega Juice, I believe it's called in this game. There's like Power Juice and Mega Juice, and I think Mega Juice is like well done steak plus power extract. Because apparently the power extract is Gypceros' secret to being able to run around so much, you know. Explaining why he was going fucking kamikaze ape shit, shoot poison all over the place before. That's about it for Gypceros. Now, something to note, for outside the Monster Hunter LP thing, well, actually, I better note this now. Now that Gypceros is killed, well, I'm going on vacation soon. I'm gonna go learn to snowboard off in Lala Hula Fuck Nose Land. So I won't be around for a while. However, I will be taking my computer with me, and I will be uploading more Phoenix Wright. I got over 2 hours of footage of Phoenix Wrights. So you guys should be happy with that. We've done like basically the first half of Case 2. So yeah, that's about it for that. Now, something to note on the next update of Monster Hunter, I'll be doing a little favor for a fan. Currently I'm making a hammer called the I'm making the Kutkutchin. I'm making a hammer, so those of you looking to see me use a different kind of weapon later on are in luck, because I'm going to be using the Kutkutchin for the Velocidrome redo, whatever the hell that's called. Yeah. Basically, you have to take the Atlas. Basically, you just make a bone hammer, and then make it all the way up to the Atlas hammer, and then go to the Skull Crusher Plus, and then Kutku's Chin, which I believe upgrades into Kutku Jaw, and then, well, Kutku Pick. I don't know where that goes online. I didn't get online Monster Hunter that much. You know, Monster Hunter 1, but whatever the case, yeah, that's about it for